Hey, are you looking to accelerate your fat loss? Well, today I'm going to show you how I can use a kettlebell to do just that. Here we go. Love me some body weight squats. Yeah. What the? Holy! Ugh. Hey guys, it's Coach Joe from StayFitAnywhere, and today I'm going to be talking to you about using external weights to help accelerate your fat loss. Why that works is because you're adding extra stress onto your muscles, making them contract, work harder, expend more energy so you can burn those calories faster. And that's one way to get lean in a shorter period of time, especially when you're tight for time and you just don't want to head to the gym. So quick, easy, efficient way to change up the routine, shock the body a bit, is use some extra weights. And today I'm going to be using the kettlebell. So I'm going to show you 3 exercises to pump up the heart rate, strengthen the muscles, and expend extra energy to maximize fat loss. So the 3 kettlebell exercises I'm going to be showing you today: 1, a 2-handed kettlebell swing, a goblet squat, and a leg drop pullover. So let's get going. First one, the kettlebell swing. If you've never done a kettlebell swing before, I'm not going to go into full detail and technique of how to do the kettlebell swing in this video, but shoot me an email down in the links below, or put in your name in the comment that you want to know how to do a kettlebell swing. I'll be happy to send you over the video and the technique of how to do a kettlebell swing properly. I usually like doing single-handed swings, but today it's going to be a double-hand swing. First off, I'm going to show you just a few cues to get you situated so you can start swinging properly. But like I said, if you need to know specifics because you've never done a kettlebell swing before, just to go and do this right away. Learn the technique, because last thing you want to do is injure any part of your back or your legs or anywhere else. So technique first, safety first, get that done. So 2-handed kettlebell swing. First thing, place the kettlebell far enough away from you so you get momentum of the kettlebell swinging back and forth. I like to kind of get you to imagine, so imagine that guy that's the center, hiking the football back to the quarterback. You're that guy. So make sure the kettlebell's far enough away. You're coming down into the position of that center, and you're barely touching the fingertips on the actual bell handle. And make sure when you're doing a kettlebell swing, it's all about the hip hinge. So it's not a squat, it's more like a deadlift, and you're snapping your hip forward. So both hands, grab, swing, bam. And breathe out as you're swinging up. And it's all about momentum. If you're feeling it in your shoulders or your arms, you're using too much of those limbs and not enough of your lower body and not enough of your hip. And why this is such a great exercise? Doing a kettlebell swing automatically starts to pump up the heart rate, snap in the hip, builds the strength through the legs, keeping your core nice and tight. Yeah. That's your kettlebell swing. I would say start with 10 to 15 swings, like maybe up to about 20, 25. Start with something that you can do, and for an added challenge, increase your swings. This exercise, the kettlebell goblet squat, great for your lower body, building strength, power. Anytime you're stressing the muscles, it's really going to help with calorie consumption and energy expenditure. So anytime you can create that calorie deficit through eating and exercise, you're going to be losing body fat. So I'm just going to go through 15 reps, but work up to 15 reps if you're not there yet. Start slow, right? Build your strength and conditioning up to be able to do 15 reps. If you're already there, go a little higher. So get down into your lower squat, grab your kettlebell, bring it up into your goblet. Make sure your feet are about hip width apart, maybe a little bit wider, and exhale when you come up. As you're doing this, make sure you're putting the weight on your heels first and work up to evening out your total weight around your feet. So you want to be able to fire up your glutes, your hamstrings, and then your quads, making them work a little harder. Anytime you're stressing these big muscles, you're using more energy and more calories. And that's what you want when you're trying to lose body fat. And that's your goblet kettlebell squat, or kettlebell goblet squat. This exercise, pullover leg drop. Definitely not a beginner exercise, so work up to it. Just gonna do about 10 to 12 of these. Do more if you like. Just make sure you keep the form correct. It's gonna really work on your whole entire core and your back, your arms, everything. So great exercise to really maximize calorie expenditure or energy expenditure and using the calories to perform this one exercise. And remember, that's what you want. Anytime you're looking at fat loss, or like losing the actual body weight, you want to do exercises that are full body and can use as much calories as possible. So here we go. Make sure kettlebell be holding the handle on either side, and flat over your head. Try to keep your back on the floor as much as possible. Try to extend your arms pretty straight. Exhale when you bring both limbs together, so that's your arms and your feet or legs together. Whew. Lost track how many I did, but I think it was more than 10. But that's the pullover leg drop. So that was using kettlebells to maximize your fat loss. Got to use an external load, and right now we just use kettlebell. I added stress to big muscle groups like my legs and my back. Anytime you can use external load or just extra weight for your bigger muscle groups, you're going to be using that many more calories through your workout routine. And that's one of the keys if your goal is fat loss, to lose that extra body weight. So you got to create a calorie deficit, not only by eating, but the activities like that you're going to be doing. So make sure you keep that in mind if you're doing fat loss workouts, or like if your goal is to lose fat. And the great thing about these exercises, you're not restricted to the gym. You can do them anywhere, so no more excuses. You can actually use these anywhere in your own home, outdoors, at the gym if you want to, but keep in mind, it's always about that consistency. So make sure you do it, because otherwise, if you're trying to lose fat, it's not gonna go anywhere. And just in case you don't have kettlebells, you can check out my video of how to use dumbbells to accelerate your fat loss. And we'll see you in my next video.